Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TheSparrowsJourney. This is Steep. Steep is being developed and published by Ubisoft, and it will be out in December the 2nd. How the heck am I playing it? It's currently in open beta, and even you can play it if you got the email. But if you have the link, you should be able to play it yourself. It will be in open beta until the 14th of November. That is the next 4 days. Take Steep as this huge playground where you can take upon challenges, you can complete races, you can do amazing, crazy things that you should not do in real life. Right now, I'm on what you can call the free ride mode, in which I am not in a race, I'm not in a challenge, I am just, exploring the world, which is something that the game allows you to do. And I am trying not to hit these trees. A couple of mechanics over here. As you can see, we had a little bit of a black and white screen over there. Much like in first-person shooters where you are about to die. That happens when you are about to fall. Basically, whenever you jump, you are either gonna land safely or land really badly. And that is displayed by that G-force bar that shows up on the left right now of the rider over here. By free exploring, you find out new zones. And finding new zones allow you to have new challenges and new races, which is pretty cool. There are 2 people over here on this race, so I can just join them by clicking over there, play this challenge. This one is a medium difficulty one, and it's one where, if I'm not mistaken, you need to score as many points as you can. And in this one, I can either play with ski, or I can play with my snowboard. So let's go down the mountain and see if we can score some good points over here. I am mostly experienced with the snowboard. That's the one I enjoy the most, but skiing should be almost the same. Yeah, this is a hard one. I mean, it's actually a medium one, but it gets really, really hard. Okay, I'm not doing any good over here. Okay, that was weird. Let's try to slide down the mountain safely. In this one, you don't have any time. What you need to do over here, basically... Okay, that is really bad. This is very risky. Don't do this at home. And this is what happens when you lose control of your character and fall down. This is the part of the game where I have more fun. Right now, I would be laughing my ass off if I didn't see this like 10 times already. Or even more than that. But yeah, this is a difficult one. I am trying to show you a little bit more of the mechanics of the game, but it's gonna be hard like this if I can't have control of my character. Alright. So basically what I want to do is jump at the right time and release the button at the right time when you are about to jump. Not only that, but when you are, for instance, going around, doing a spin, you want to release the key at the right time too, so that you don't fall in a bad position, which will in order most likely end up in a fall. So that's the finish line. Obviously we did a very poor score over here, but rather hard to concentrate on what you're doing over here while trying to explain the mechanics. Even though we still got the silver medal, which is, well, kind of surprising to me. Steep is not all about snowboarding or skiing. It's also about this sport over here, wingsuit. And this one, normally you either have a race and you need to finish the race in the least time possible, of course, or you have to score points. And the way to score points is to be playing in a dangerous way. This white line you are seeing are guidelines. They're not really required to go through. You have the checkpoints and you need to go through those ones to finish the race, but you don't need to hit all the white points. Those are suggested points where you should get to. Okay, wow, that was very dangerous. Okay, that guy is down there, so we should be around the same point. Alright, silver medal. I'm not great when it comes to using the wingsuit, so silver medal for me is not actually bad. As you can see on the top right, we got a new item, new backpack collar or whatever that was. We're gonna land over here now, hopefully land safely. If I wish to do so, I can just now switch to another sport, like for instance snowboarding, and from this point on we can continue freely as a free rider in this world, with no challenges or races, with no stress or anything bugging me out. If there's one thing I would really like the game to improve right now, is how you select the several challenges and races you have available in the world. For instance, in this situation, I do like the fact that you can browse the world, select a race on the world itself. But I would like to have like a panel with all the races available and then click on them and they would lead me straight to the point where that race is at. The parachute, which I'm pretty much sure has another completely different name, but that's what I'm gonna call it because I'm an ignorant, works pretty much like the wingsuit, minus the speed. In here, what matters is the balance, and you need to control your character good enough to survive the long and strong winds. So I'm gonna press W and start my traveling time over here. So basically what I do over here is pressing S to go up. And you see those 3 arrows, or 2, or 1 right now? That means the strength of the wind right now. The strength of the wind which makes me either go up or down. Also, there's one thing that I have not been mentioning, which can be used in most sports, which is G and L. Right now, what it does is it just changes the camera perspective, but in sports like the snowboarding, it makes you turn rapidly. Alright, over here we can also do stunts with space, but I haven't found many uses for that other than very tight curves. So if I do, for instance, let's try it out now. Space and this, it just turns very rapidly and I will most likely end up falling. So let's not do that. We are about to reach the finishing line. Let's go up. We did hit it. Did we? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. And here's one thing that I love about this game. The way that you just land. I can now select another sport. I know I've said this a couple times, but it's just one, I would say, the features, one of the highlights of the game. The way that you can seamlessly go from one race to another, from one sport to the other, and just explore the world. The snow sound is so satisfying. Global exploration is at 12%. I do believe there are a lot of stuff locked for this open beta, for obvious reasons, which will be unlocked for the final build of the game. So at 20 should probably not be that far from the amount of challenges that I can unlock currently. I found 9 points of interest. There is 149 of them, which is a lot, I would say. Currently, I'm using Nate Smith, and this is the one I started customizing with items. I do believe that if you change character, you will be able to use the same items that you bought previously with the previous guy. Cannot confirm this, but we will assume right now it is. So you can customize every single piece of equipment for every single sport there is available. So for instance, right now I am selecting my snowboard and I can customize it by going over here. I'm using D. It should be around here. Niedecker Score. That must be a brand of snowboards. I have actually no idea. And I got this one by getting a gold medal in challenge jumps. Sometimes you are able to get stuff or to unlock stuff by completing a gold medal or completing a race or completing a specific trick. Let's see, what more do we have over here? Item locked, item locked. Play this mountain story. So you gotta play the mountain story to have this board available. Now, some of them are not unlocked in any other way other than currency, which I honestly don't know what they call, but they must be called you play points or something of the sort. I have no idea if you can get these with in real life money. In here, you can also do the same thing. Just change your skis pattern, color. They give you a couple of them from the very start, but then you'll be able to unlock them and to buy them. You have the wingsuit equipment, and you can change, as you can see, the skins. You can change to the blue one. These are the ones that are given to you as a default. Really like this GoPro one. Nice advertisement over there. You can have this one, dark gray scales. These are really costly. For me, getting 9,000 of this currency would probably take me something like 1 hour, 30 minutes if I keep doing new races, one after the other. You can change what you use in your head. You can put a helmet, you can put a pumpkin helmet, you can put a punk helmet, you can put all different sorts of stuff. You start with this one. I changed to the headphones, which I do not advise you to do in real life, mind you. We will now turn our character just to see the different backpacks. Red ones, yellow ones, black ones, all the colors. And obviously, the most or the best looking ones you need to buy them, and they cost a lot, as you can see. This one looks pretty cool. White Yeti. Jacket stickers. There we go. We put one over there on the shoulder. Let's see what else. You have some gadgets. A GoPro. You can probably put a GoPro somewhere. I have no idea where that GoPro is showing up. On your jacket over there, as you can see. You have the radio. You can put it over there. Cosmetic stuff, which you can see on other people when they are doing the same race as you. So I can just put these two over here. Now, what else? Let's see. At this point, honestly, I don't even remember what else is there. You have complete costumes, apparently. Eleanor, the unicorn costume. You have the giraffe. You even have a pink Yeti. Or a tiger. You can be Batman. Superhero wingsuit. I would just love to preview it over there. That would be awesome. Flying squirrel wingsuit. That's awesome. Red dragon. Things are getting quite crazy over here. Currently, the game, as you can see on the top left, it's clear to you. You can see it. It's running at 75 frames per second when I am in the game itself doing something with my character. It stays almost the same. Actually, it lost a couple frames per second. It's now at 66. It tends to fall. It tends to degrade whenever you play more. I don't know if there's any sort of memory leak or any problem with the game currently, but the more I play, normally the worse the frames can get. As you can see, there are a couple of people now together with me. The more people there are, most likely the worse it will get. The computer will have to do more calculations with the snow and whatnot. This is actually my recommended settings, or the auto detect settings. Actually, I have one over here that is not on max, but it's all fine. You have here a video memory bar, which will allow you to analyze how hard the game will be, or how harsh it will be on your computer. In a game like this, you need it to be fluid. You need it to be smooth so that you can perform well in the tracks and doing your tricks and whatnot. Try it out yourself. It's currently in open beta. You can just download it. It is a little bit big. It's 18 gigs, but if you have the time, if you have the room in your computer, you should definitely check it out and see if it is something that you will be able to enjoy in the future in December, when Christmas comes around and winter and snow and all those good things that are present in this game. Most likely we will have outfits like Santa Claus or stuff like that. I'm pretty sure of that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. My name has been TheSparrowsJourney. This was Steep by Ubisoft. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.